It's gone. It's done. Yes, Mr. Frodo. It's over now.
The season finale of Starfleet Academy. Star Trek is back. And it's more Star Trek than ever. Except it isn't. Alan, let's talk about this finale episode. It's part of a two-parter episode. And when it comes right down to it, Nas Braca has captured Holly Hunter.
Well, the Federation. He's captured the entire Federation.
The entire Federation is behind a bubble of minds.
No, it's behind a circle of minds.
A circle of minds, which should be a sphere. Actually, it's a sphere. And the Federation is being put on trial by Nas Braca. And who will decide? Caleb's mom, who has a chip on her shoulder about Holly Hunter. And why do I call her Holly Hunter? Because I forget all the characters' names in this show because they're not all that memorable. Even Nas Braca, that when you hear them say all these names to each other, like who these are not memorable names.
Are you telling me the two people in this picture here who have been in many of the episodes, you can't tell me their names?
You know what? I know that you can't tell me their names.
I can't either. I have no idea.
Okay, well, all right. Alan, what did you think of this final episode?
Yeah, there was a time where I thought watching Starfleet Academy was fun because of how bad it was. That has long gone. This episode hurts to watch. And I think a lot of it has to do with there's this smugness that I feel behind the scenes of Starfleet Academy, that Alex Kurtzman is just sitting there writing these episodes thinking to himself, my shit don't stink, or whoever his writers are. Gaia Volo. It was like you used to watch Star Trek and then the episode would say something about humanity, and then you would talk about it with your friends afterwards. Like Next Generation, every Wednesday night, I was at a friend's house week after week, and we just had dinner, watched the episode, and just talked about it. This one, I just feel like these writers, they've have never lived life really fully. B, doesn't understand what it means to be a human being on this planet. And all they understand really is what humans should be in their mind. And they wrote a series about that. The other thing is, and I've said it for weeks now, but the Federation is doomed. If these are the people defending and protecting the Federation, they're done for. You might as well cause another burn and start all over again. And the reason for that is this episode, they're under attack. But before you deal with the attack, you've got to make sure that you've resolved your conflicts with your fellow cadets. And so Genesis, hey, I remember that name. She is given the command of the Athena. And just before doing this big maneuver, she realizes, hey, I hurt Sam, the hologram. And so she leaves her command to go to Sam's room to work it out.
It's so these, and by the way, when Genesis sits in the command chair,
oh my God,
first thing she says, I have to pee. Like you just, this show hates its characters, hates itself, hates Trek.
Think about that, because she's a woman who's taking command, and so they build it all up.
Oh, they make a big deal. They make a big deal. She's gonna sit in the chair. She has command. And
I'm a woman, goddammit. I'm taking over.
All this terrible stuff is happening on the ship. We got to focus on her getting to sit in the chair. As soon as she sits, she says, "I have to pee."
Yeah,
it's so dumb. It's so I hate this.
Yeah, but it's not. It just goes to show that the people running the show have no idea, A, how to do a TV show, and B, let alone Star Trek and the themes of science fiction. And to hear we played the clip of Alex Kurtzman at the Saturn Awards. He still has no idea how science fiction works.
Yeah, it's really disheartening. Not surprised. They end up talking about their feelings a lot. There's a lot of working things out about Caleb's mom and Holly Hunter's character. Like this thing is all about feelings. And at the end, they defeat. Sorry, spoilers here. It's actually a really good moment. The one good moment in this episode is they fake the destruction of the ship.
Oh my God, no.
You
that
think
was not
everyone,
a good moment.
No, what I'm saying is you could recut that to make it look like they destroyed everyone and cut to credits. You could recut this episode. That would be great if they did that. But they defeat Nosbraka, and he gets punched in the face by two women twice in a row. By Caleb's mom, and then by Holly Hunter. And he gets punched in the face and like, that's all you got. And then Holly Hunter punches him in the face, and he's like almost knocked out cold.
By the way, he's defeated because of daddy issues.
It's so stupid. It's Alex Kurtzman, go off and make something else. He is not suited for Trek. This is just, and I haven't been watching Star Trek, to be clear. I watched the first 4 episodes of Discovery and I stopped. That's it.
Picard season 3. That was only because people told us it was good.
And then I think we watched Strange New Worlds, and I was like, I don't like this. I saw 2 episodes. I wasn't into it. But this is the final nail in the coffin. And we're going to, there's a great clip. We've been running clips from the Star Trek funeral we did in December. There's a really good clip put up yesterday about the Star Trek experience in Las Vegas. You have to see that clip. It's you and I and Badger and Robert Meyer Burnett looking at clips from the Star Trek Vegas experience, which is so great. And it reminded me of what great Trek was.
Yeah. No, every time we went to Vegas, we would go to the Star Trek experience.
Always. We would always visit it. It was so fun. So
the holy rings of Beta Z.
Oh my God. Onion rings. It was great. But this is the worst, and there's more coming.
There's a second season.
I don't care where they go from here, but I agree with what you said at the beginning, Alan. It used to be, it was so bad, it was laughable and funny. It's not funny anymore. This is just,
it's self-indulgent. It's I mean, you could feel the arrogance of Alex Kurtzman and crew watching the show.
You feel it seep out. And it's almost like they have disdain for their fans. But enough, it's finally over. But the repercussions of the damage this show has done to the franchise, I think, will be felt for a while. It's gonna take a while for Star Trek to come back.
Yeah, I always say they're not modernizing Trek; they're fixing Trek. Just like they did the Disney live action remakes. They're not modernizing old Disney classics; they're fixing old Disney classics.